The first prototype of the Larsen & Toubro developed future infantry combat vehicle was spotted yesterday, and the picture of the prototype without add-on armor modules shows that it is based on the design of DRDO's Combat Vehicles Research and Development Establishment, and logos of both L&T and DRDO can be seen on the prototype. Larsen & Toubro was given a grant under the Make category to build the FICV prototype for the Indian Army for evaluation and trial purposes, and this prototype will be displayed at the Defence Expo 2022 next week. 2 more companies will also be given the same grant for the development of a prototype, that might include the Tata Motors and the public sector company Armoured Vehicles Nigam Limited. After completion of trials, the Army will procure 1,750 future infantry combat vehicles, out of which 55% will be combat version, 20% will be command version, while the remaining 25% will be command and surveillance variant. India has been offered 3 engines from the world's top 3 engine manufacturers for its 5.5 generation AMCA stealth fighter jet. US firm General Electric has offered F400 and 14-400 enhanced engines that will be able to generate 116 kN thrust due to modifications to its core. F400 and 14 engines do not have thermal reduction measures and are not fine-tuned for usage on 5th generation platforms, and the US itself uses Pratt & Whitney F135 engine on its F35 and Pratt & Whitney F119 engine on its F22. General Electric is the weakest contender due to tight export control restrictions of the United States and lack of transfer of technology of the core. UK's Rolls-Royce has offered to develop a new upgraded engine based on the EJ200 that will have growth potential to 132 kN. Due to lack of Eurofighter orders, the production of the EJ200 is declining, so the Rolls-Royce does not have an issue in offering complete technology transfer with full intellectual property rights. French firm Safran has offered its M88 engine technology with joint intellectual property rights, but it is the oldest and the weakest engine among the contenders when it comes to maximum thrust. France is working on a clean slate engine for its 6th generation fighter program, and will not be considering the M88 family. India has issued 3 NOTAM warnings for the launch of experimental flight vehicles in the Bay of Bengal this month. The first NOTAM is for the period for 14th to 15th October, for a designated area that has a maximum length of 740 kilometers, which is expected to be the test of the indigenous technology cruise missile, which is a technology demonstrator program that will use the near-bay cruise missile airframe to test the indigenous Manik engine, which will power the LRL-ACM long-range land attack cruise missile. The second NOTAM is for a maximum length of 301 kilometers, that could be the test of the Pralay short-range tactical missile, while the third NOTAM is for a maximum length of 1,682 kilometers, which is likely the new generation Agni prime medium-range ballistic missile. The Indian Army will conduct a major military exercise on the Western Front this month, which will be one of the biggest exercises in recent times. The exercise will test efficacy of latest inductions and upgrades in weapons and equipment, and will validate the new reorganized Plains Infantry Division, and also test the enhanced force ratios after rebalancing of forces on entire Western Front. The exercise will put into practice the synergy between all arms and services, including attack helicopters in a semi-desert terrain. After Defence Minister Rajnath Singh's visit to Egypt last month, the Indian Foreign Minister will leave for a 2-day official visit to Egypt tomorrow. This visit will provide an opportunity to exchange views with the Egyptian leadership on a whole range of issues of mutual interest. Egypt has expressed interest in procurement of Tejas aircraft, and the requirement is for 100 units, for which India has agreed to transfer technology and create a local production line.
Omar dropped it.